This festive, we asked Namibians to assess 2021 and share their views on how the year went down.
I mean, I think we have a kick-ass, amazing Minister of Justice, and I have a lot of hope. And there is people like Patience Masura and other young people who've been coming into places of the government where I think, you know, they could actually make a great difference. And so I'm seeing amazing ideas and some amazing actions as well. So I do think that there is pockets within the government that, especially where there's new, younger voices, you know, with different energy and with the voices of the people that are coming forward. You know, the new mayor, for example, Joba Mupanda, for me, is doing some amazing things and really shaking up, you know, the system in a good way. I think we need that. We just need something new, innovative happening in Namibia. And so I feel there's a lot of new growth and a lot of new and amazing ideas coming forth, and people are coming into their own, especially the younger generation. So that's amazing to see and have been witnessing, you know, I've been witnessing that for the past 2 years, especially, and that's been really great. And the failures, I mean, of the government, there's a lot. And, you know, I mean, we all, I just, you know, for me, no government can justify spending, you know, and these luxurious or having, you know, these insane expenditures on luxuries while the population is living in such squalor without adequate resources, without adequate access to healthcare, to water, to housing. And again, during this project of the street-based persons network that we had, it became really clear how little support there is for people in Namibia and how difficult the bureaucracy is. You know, there's a lot of lip service happening of these grand plans, and there's always a committee that is being established, you know, that's paying 15 people a wage to sit around and talk about new ideas of how to solve things, but nothing ever then really is being created, you know, like it's just lip service. It doesn't materialize. So this is definitely a huge failing of the government. You know, the fact that there's still so many people, you know, living under the poverty line, not having adequate housing, and the fact that the government is ignoring the possibilities and, you know, the opportunities and the projects that are being presented to them that could have actual positive, sustainable, long-lasting change, you know, projects that are sustainable that could have long-lasting change. So that's quite a letdown. But I'm hoping that as more and more young people, you know, come into these places in parliament, within the government, and more people in Namibia stand up for these ideas, that some of these ideas will be able to be materialized, you know, that will benefit the people. My heroes of the year, oh my gosh, I think my sister Ina Marie is one of them, Ina Marie Shikongo, who's been fighting Recon Africa to preserve the Okavango Delta against Recon Africa's oil drilling, Recon Canada. There's quite a few more. There's Reinhold Mangugu, who's also absolutely amazing in what he's doing. There's my brother Bija from Gun, fighting the same cause as me for the legalization of cannabis. There's quite a few people in Namibia who are inspiring me and who are really doing the work. And then there's a lot of people on the ground who are doing the work. You know, yeah, I mean, there's a long list. But those three at the top of my head have been relentless in their advocacy work, in their fight, and, you know, in just trying to bring about change in Namibia. So yeah, I want to honor the work that they do, and actually Erika Gebhardt as well, who keeps keeps on like asking these kind of questions and getting people who normally don't get airtime to be able to have a voice as well on platforms within Namibia. Yeah, I mean, I can think of so many people at the moment. But yeah, these four.
The government didn't excel anywhere, man. I mean, think about it. We were winning on international platforms and all of these things, but that grooming the government was not really part of the grooming and the grassroots development of all the champions, if not, I mean, most of the champions at least. But I don't know, man. I can't think of anywhere where the government actually excelled. It's where the government failed. In general, I think over the past 30 years, the government failed to produce quality citizens. We fail to invest in an education system that is relatable to us. We fail to create a link between the education system and who we are naturally as a people and our way of life, and to really identify and merge the different cultures. I think we failed to produce quality citizens, and we continue to do that. We also failed, we as in government, because we are all accountable. I think we failed in building trust amongst the electorate, you know, the voters, the ordinary citizen. I think a lot of trust has been broken, and it's going to take a lot to really fix that kind of stuff.